Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and seeing the words World War III plastered on every news channel. Not as a joke on Twitter, not as a meme, but the real thing. No more predictions, no more Hollywood movies. It's happening. The question is, how would it actually unfold in our world today? From the first missiles to the last loaf of bread, let's break this down, step by step. The US would be the first to respond. Its massive military machine is designed for this exact moment. Aircraft carriers set sail, bombers leave their hangars, and command centers go on full alert. But for ordinary Americans, the battlefield won't be overseas. It'll be at the gas station and the grocery store. Gas prices skyrocket overnight. Forget complaining about $5 a gallon. You'll be nostalgic for it when it hits $20. Supermarkets empty out within hours. Remember how quickly toilet paper vanished in 2020? Now it's everything. Bread, rice, meat, medicine, gone. Wall Street plunges into chaos. Your 401k cut in half before lunch. Crypto bros, quiet for the first time in their lives. And on social media, panic spreads faster than any missile. Every conspiracy theory, every unverified video, all flooding timelines. In Russia, the war begins before the first missile even launches. Cyber warfare. Shutting down banks, power grids, even hospitals in enemy nations. They've been sharpening this blade for years. While the world scrambles, Russia hits with a digital-first strike. But at home, life gets grim. Russia's economy, already strained, collapses under the weight of sanctions and war costs. Supermarkets empty just like in America, except this time there's no Uber Eats to fall back on. Government propaganda paints it as a fight for survival, but ordinary Russians know what survival means. China, meanwhile, becomes the pivot point of the entire conflict. Militarily, it has the numbers, but its true power lies in economics. Think about it. Almost everything in your room right now is made in China. Phones, chargers, laptops, even the chair you're sitting on. If China cuts off exports, the world feels it immediately. Cargo ships stall in ports, factories shut down, even basic medical supplies run short because so much of the global pharmaceutical supply chain flows through Chinese factories. And the West realizes something terrifying. You can launch missiles, but you can't rebuild your entire economy overnight when one country makes half your essentials. Europe enters the war through NATO. Troops are mobilized, bases activated, intelligence shared. On paper, it's unity, but reality? Energy. Europe depends heavily on fuel imports, and in war, those imports vanish. Germany faces rolling blackouts. France sees protests so large they make their regular strikes look like picnics. The UK talks tough, but shortages hit quickly. Supermarkets rationing milk, bread, even tea. Scandinavian nations scramble to defend their borders. The bigger threat is social unrest. Millions of young people already struggling with jobs. The internet, patchy from cyber attacks, collapses under pressure. And without distraction, frustration builds. On social media, the war is just as fierce. Hashtags trend globally. Propaganda floods feeds. Deepfakes blur truth and lies. But then the satellites start falling. Internet vanishes. Google is gone. Twitter is gone. WhatsApp is gone. The silence online feels louder than the explosions outside. For billions, it's the first time in their lives they've been disconnected. Truly disconnected. And in the end, that's what matters most. Everyday life. No more commuting, no more vacations, no more weekend shopping. Work collapses. So what happens if World War III breaks out today? Militaries fight, leaders posture, economies collapse, and technology vanishes. But the real story isn't who fires the first missile. It's what happens to ordinary people after. And the truth is harsh. In this war, no one wins. Not America, not Russia, not China, not India. Everyone loses. Maybe the only real victory is avoiding it altogether. Do subscribe for more of these delusional mayhems.